Alright, so we're gonna check out the White Forest now. Fresh air, comfortable breeze. This place has everything. Now, if you're playing Pokemon Black, you're gonna find Black City here instead. Yeah, this lady's already talking about Black City. In Pokemon White, though, you'll find White Forest. In White Forest, you can find a whole ton of really low-level, wild Pokemon that you wouldn't be able to find elsewhere in the wild. This is kind of interesting, too, because, you know, you can collect quite a few different things in there. The Pokemon you find change depending on who you have in your town. You can get new people in your city, or your forest, rather. Well, it's not really a town, I guess, it's a forest. But you can get new people by using the Entralink feature of your DS, and then linking up with other people playing Pokemon Black. I think maybe even Pokemon White too, but you get the best results with Pokemon Black, because then you can bring people over from their Black City. Anyone with a name here, these are people that can wander back and forth between those cities. So, you definitely want to do that. It's Jacques. This is study something with a more clear, definite answer. Alright, well that's just great. But yeah, anyway, you can do that by selecting the wireless feature of your, on the C gear. It's on the bottom screen. You can do that, and you can go to the Entralink, and you need to link up with other players, and you can only do it in, like, the circle part of Unova. You know how it's kind of like a circle if you're looking at it? Well, I think you have to be in one of those places in order for you to participate in the Entralink fun. But yeah, definitely do that. If you have two versions, or if you have a friend with Pokemon Black, you can do that. And I think it might work in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. I think you may still be able to use the Entralink between them. Because now we know that Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 are the sequels, and they're coming in October. And yes, I am doing a White 2 playthrough of that. Don't worry, it'll be a sequel. So anyways, you can see there's quite a few different Pokemon to find here. There's tons more that, you know, I'm not even running into because, you know, it depends on who you have there. But by interacting with other people and, you know, going to their Black City, you can bring over a lot of people. You want to make sure that you check back fairly often, though, otherwise I think your villagers will leave. I don't know all that much about, like, the White Forest in specific. I don't mess with it too much. But I do know that's kind of the gist of it. So that's good. I guess this guy wants to see a Lotad from the forest. Well, okay. These two, they want to triple battle you. Well, that's just fine. Okay, so yeah, maybe another time. Maybe another time. Let's go berry picking together. You know what? On second thought, let's not. Everyone's talking about berries here. Jeez. Well, whatever. So I think we're gonna just take a look around. See the size of those trees? Well, if your city's doing well, or your forest is doing well, the trees will be large, I think. But if it's not doing all that well, it'll be a lot smaller. This guy kind of summarizes what's going on. Oh yeah, this is the guy that'll give you mystery gift items. I don't remember which Pokemon that is, but I don't want to pick it up right now. I know, we'll leave the suspense for you, huh? I think I've gotten every Pokemon over Wi-Fi with this game, so... And all the GameStop events and Toys R Us ones, too, so... I've got a whole ton of those Wonder Cards just all set. Alright, I'm healing up my Pokemon, and I want to go back to that building where those people wanted to triple battle me. The only thing is, they're pretty tough, because again, they use the higher level Pokemon. At least these ones do. If you're playing in Pokemon Black City, they have a whole ton of trainers that'll battle you. Even more than in this one. In fact, you can even have people in the center building of Black City, and they'll set up shop and sell you things, depending on what people you have inside of your city. Again, same kind of process as White Forest, except you get items and I think trainers you can battle instead. Some of those trainers are kind of weak, but these ones all seem very strong here. At least the 3 I can battle or the 2 I can battle in a triple battle right now. This one has a Reuniclus, a Cofagrigus, and a Scrafty. Oh, snap. That's certainly quite a wily team there. So, thankfully I have Solaris and Wylia, and I think everyone's in more or less okay position, except I actually kind of forgot I needed to place Solaris in the middle. I think I was forgetting. Oh yeah, what's the order for that again? It's the, whatever the second Pokemon in your party is, that's what is in the middle. Not the one up front. Couldn't quite remember while I was playing this, but you know. Oh well, seems to be working out alright anyhow. Took out the Reuniqueless, and that's the thing that hits the hardest of this bunch. Ooh, although this won't be too good. On the bright side, it's a lot better than Crunch. Yeah, I had a feeling you actually might survive that. Okay, let's see. What to do? Gotta get rid of that Scrafty, I know. Cofagriga shouldn't be too much of a problem. Hopefully Wylia can survive. Oh yeah, I can Heat Wave him, that's great. Sweet. So strong. I love Volcarona. This thing is just amazing in the game. After you've beaten it, it is just a fiend. Wow, everyone's gaining experience left and right. Cool. So, let's heal up really quick, because I'm too lazy to go back to the Pokemon Center, and let's see what you have on your team there. What do you got? Let's do this. Let's triple battle, and I'm putting Volcarona in the middle this time. Don't worry, I have learned the error in my ways. And, oh snap, this is an interesting mix. Vanillux, Cinccino, and Chandelure. That kind of makes me not want to use Heat Wave, because I think Chandelure might have Flash Fire, and that'd power it up. I don't know for sure though, but it's quite possible. So let's find out. What should I have Snow White do? Helping Hand. Uh-oh. Helping out Vanillux. Yep, it does have Flash Fire after all. That's not good. Well, at least I melted that ice cream cone, so that's very nice. Didn't really want to deal with that. I mean, I have my own ice cream cone, but thankfully it's on the other side of the battlefield, so that Chandelure can't hit it, which is very convenient. Although I need to figure out a way to get around that Chandelure now. Cinccino was nothing, but it's powered up with a thing. Oh yeah, Shadow Ball. Let's see how much that does. Not too bad, not too bad. I just have to avoid getting hit by it, because with that power-up, you see how much that Flash, or not Flash Fire, what is it, Flame Burst? Yeah, you see how much that Flame Burst did. And reliable as ever, that Quick Claw, it triggers. What a great move. There we go, take that Chandelure out like a champ. And get a whole ton of experience for it, cool. Your Pokemon fought harder than mine, yep, they did. Alright, well that was pretty cool, that was definitely pretty cool. Yeah, so that's kind of what's going on in White Forest. Let's just see what this is. Oh, it's another Trap-in, Show Joy. Only level 5. Yeah, Pokemon White's a little better for, like, catching Pokemon and stuff, because you can find more of them. But Black is better if you've already got, like, all the Pokemon. Like I do. Alright, so let's head on in here. And I have a treat for you. This is something really neat I've been thinking for post-game. I'm actually going to do a little trade with myself. You see, on my Pokemon Black version that I beat, like, as soon as I got it, I used the Poke Transfer. I'm trying to, you know, complete my Pokedex there. But I transferred over a few really nifty Pokemon. And after giving it a lot of thought, I know exactly what I want my new team to be like on this Pokemon White playthrough. So I'm gonna mix things up. I'm going to actually trade with my Pokemon Black version. And guess what? I'm not just getting things from that Black version. Oh no. I'm bringing in Pokemon from another game. See if you can see it. Did you see that what just flew by on the screen? What's this thing? It's a Staraptor. Ooh. When did I use a Star Raptor, huh? Any guesses? Any guesses? I'm trading off one of my spare Manta Blades, one with the bad nature. Ah, darn thing. But what am I getting for that? Did I just see a Scrafty? With the pants and everything? Look at that! It's a Scrafty! And some poorly lit camera. Oh yeah. It hates that black background. Ugh. And there's another Manta Blade clone. Not clone, but just one with a bad nature. Didn't want to do that. But what am I getting for it? What was that? Did you see what I thought? Did you see what I did? Oh, it looks like an Azelf! Oh my goodness, I wonder when did I use an Azelf? And finally, there's my other Snow White that had a bad nature, because it seems like everything I ever catch has a bad nature, so I have to catch it twice. It's a big snake! A big snake is coming my way, look! It's a Superior! Sweet. But what does it all mean? Well, there's 4 Pokemon coming in, and that means I gotta get rid of 4. So, Hope, you've been a good bird. You're better than I thought you'd be, but let's face it, there's a superior bird now. Wylia, again, you've been really sweet, but I got a new Psychic type. Vanillux, Snow White, you know what? There's not really a nice type to replace you, but oh well. And Manta Blade, you've been really good too. But there's a new grass type in town. So Judo Mario, Hope, Wylia, Snow White, and Manta Blade. This is where you shall rest, because now I have my new team. Welcome back to the team, Aquila from Pokemon Platinum, Kershacker from Pokemon Platinum, Panzer from Pokemon Black, and Slick from Pokemon Black. That's right, these 4 are now joining my team during my adventure through the remainder of Unova. So let's take a look at my new team now. Marriland, the Samurott, Solaris, the Volcarona, Aquila, the Star Raptor, who's awesome. Just love her so much. Kershacker, the Azelf, who I always love. Azelf's awesome. Slick, the Superior, who's kind of the baby of the group now. I'll have to level him up. And Panzer, because I love Scrafty. And Scrafty's awesome. So, turns out they actually do a pretty good job at replacing some of the other Pokemon. Well, with my new/old team mixture, we'll explore the rest of Unova in the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon White Adventure.